Hey guys, I'm here with another video. I haven't made one in a while, so I thought I'd show a new tool that I bought a few months ago. It's actually a table saw. Here's what the manufacturer says about it on their website, Skil.com. The Skil TS6307000 10-inch Jobsite Table Saw has a 25-inch rip capacity and is equipped with a 15-amp motor, integrated foldable legs, rack and pinion fence rails, and a dust port elbow. The 15-amp motor quickly rips through hardwoods with ease, while the rack and pinion fence rails make fence adjustments fast, smooth, and accurate. I agree with that. It is pretty easy to adjust, and it does cut through the hardwood with ease. It has a 0 to 45 degree bevel capacity. Quick release lever allows for cuts between two positive stops, 0 and 45 degrees, and it has 4x4 cutting capacity, allows for swift 90-degree cutting. The integrated foldable legs seamlessly form into a folding stand to provide portability and convenience, while the dust port elbow systematically redirects dust to a container for easy cleanup. It says that the parallel blade adjustment allows for ease of blade adjustments along the rip fence and miter slot for precise, accurate cuts. This table saw features a safety anti-restart switch in case of power outages, which means that the machine won't turn back on unless you actually hit the button again, which is nice. Someone pulls your cord out, the machine shuts off. You may have your finger in the way, it comes back on. This won't happen. The large coated cast aluminum tabletop saw comes equipped with a 10-inch 24-tooth carbide blade, and if you want to do the dado insert, this table, you just got to change it to an 8-inch dado blade set. I haven't used that feature yet, but that's nice that it has it. What's included with the purchase: you get the table saw with the folding stand, you get the blade guard, push stick, miter gauge, anti-kickback pawl, the dust port elbow, 2-piece wrench set, riving knife, rip fence, 24-tooth blade, drive knob with washer and hex screw. It features a rack and pinion fence rail, which ensures the fence stays parallel to the blade for fast, smooth, accurate cuts. Integrated folding stand. The legs quickly fold in to provide portability and convenient storage. And there's parallel blade alignment, which I think it allows you to make micro adjustments to the blade so that it's parallel to the rip fence and miter slot. It has 4x4 cutting capacity, which means it can cut material up to 4x4 at 90 degrees. It has a -2 and a 47-degree bevel capacity. It has 2 positive stops, 0 and 45 degrees with the quick release lever. It has the dust port elbow for easy cleanup. You can redirect the dust, which is nice. It's not just spraying straight out. You can aim it to the ground, put a bucket or your vacuum cleaner there. So basically I needed a new table saw, and this one had really good reviews. It was lower in price than, say, the DeWalt or the Milwaukee, but what I really liked about it was how light it was. It's about 66 pounds. My old table saw was an old clunker and it was really heavy. It has its own stand, which was a big selling point for me, because those other tabletop saws are great, but then you still need to bring a stand with you or cut on the ground, and this way it's all in one. You don't have to buy the saw and a stand, it just has its own stand. And if the legs fold up, and actually pretty small once it's folded up, and you can store it easily, or put it in the bed of the truck easily. So I work out of the back of a pickup truck, so I needed something light and portable to bring onto job sites, and because it has its own legs, that's one less thing to bring. It's easy for one guy to lift it up into the bed of the truck and take out. It folds up nicely and is easy to store. It doesn't take up a lot of room. I took it out of the box and it had some minor setup. I think it was just the riving knife and these guards, which are pretty easy to put on. They just clip onto the back. And that's it. And it cut straight and accurate right out of the box. There was no blade adjustment, nothing like that. It seems like a great saw with plenty of power. The safety features are great, and were another reason that I bought it. The riving knife and the kickback paws. That's one of the big issues with table saws, or a lot of injuries come from kickback. So that eliminates that. The blade guard is really nice. It works even on an angle and everything. And then the automatic brake, when you shut it off, the blade stops spinning pretty quickly, which my old saw did not have. And you shut it off and just spin, spin, spin. Meanwhile, your fingers are getting chopped off. So I highly recommend it at this price point. I think I paid $350. You can't really beat that. For example, that's like a few $100s less than the DeWalt 10-inch one, which is like $600, and then you still need a stand. So for half the price, you don't even need a stand, and it cuts just as good, in my opinion. It's nice and light, which is what those other, those DeWalt ones or whatever, the tabletop ones are nice because they're so small and light. But then you still need a stand. This is all in one. So I highly recommend it. It's a great saw. It's a great tool for your arsenal. It's safe, light, convenient, easy to use, accurate cuts. I think Skil did a really good job with this tool. I think Skil is one of those brands that kind of gets overlooked when shopping for new tools. It's either seen as more for homeowners or DIY type, not as professional. But I think that is wrong, and they are good tools. I have several old hand-me-down Skil tools that work great, and I use them all the time. So I think it's a brand worth checking out. And that's all I had on my script. But I can show you the tool. Show you some of the features. Great. It's light, it's convenient. So here it is. It has its own legs. That's why I bought it. Obviously it's dusty, I've been using it. But so here it is all folded up. It has this nice handle here. You can carry it around easily, set it where you want it. The whole thing weighs about 60 pounds. So I'll just show you how the legs come out. So I needed something portable. I work out of the back of a pickup truck. So I needed something that I could lift up in and out of the bed easily by myself. So to get the legs out, you just push these buttons here and they just fold out. And when I was looking for new table saws, there's plenty of options that are good, but then you need, a tabletop one, then you still need a stand. So then you got the price of the saw plus the price of the stand. So you just push them down, click them in, grab the handle, and flip it up. And that's it. It has its own legs. So here's the guard and everything. Piece of wood's coming here, protects your hand. Got the kickback paws. These just clip on. They're really easy to get. They have this little lever here, and they just clip onto the riving knife. And they just come right off. Here's the elbow they're talking about. Sprays the dust down, comes off. You can put a bucket here to catch it, or you can put your vacuum on there. The table's really nice. You can extend it this way for a bigger surface area. You can bring it in for your cuts. The measurement guide here is pretty accurate. This distance from the blade to the fence. Let's see what else. So you want to adjust the fence, you just lock it in place, unlock it, make your adjustments. You can raise the blade up, obviously, up or down. You want to do angles, you just hit this lever here, and then you can slide it. Which is really easy and nice. Put that back on 0. Power button, cord. Here's the motor. yeah, I mean, that's the basic rundown of it. It's a great saw. A little spot for your push rod. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Just get a little walk around of it. It looks pretty slick too with the black and the red. Yeah, it's a good purchase. Recommend. Thanks. Here's my old Skil circular saw. My old Skil jigsaw, both of which work great. I use them all the time. And then the new Skil table saw. So these are just some of the things I have from the brand Skil. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. So I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I would make one. Hello YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while. Jimmy Lips here. Okay, start over.